All right, welcome to the Empowered and Resilient Female Entrepreneur. This is our first live guest training, and I want to welcome Lucia Garcia to the grand stage. So, Lucia, I'm a little jealous because you live where?
I live in beautiful northern Spain. So, yeah, it's really, really beautiful here. So, I understand the jealousy. It's just joking, just joking. So,
No, I've
yeah.
been there. I've been there, and I've definitely enjoyed myself. A lot of people are jealous about me here in Florida,
Mm,
in near Mickey Mouse. So,
yeah,
you
it's
know,
pretty warm there, right?
it's hot.
Yeah, I like that.
It's hot. And I curled my hair, and I think I over curled it. So let me just get myself in
Yeah,
the shot right here. All
it
right,
looks
so we're gonna
great.
get right started. I'm going to pull up my questions that I have for you, and we are going to go for it. But before I say anything, I just want to give you a chance to introduce yourself and the name of your company. Anything else you want to say?
Sure. Hey, everybody. My name is Lucia, and I'm the founder of dreamingsunday.com. And I've been many things, and right now I'm a coach and consultant for course creators and entrepreneurs. So my mission is helping you create your first or next course in less time and preferably with less imposter
Oh,
syndrome,
thank
so that.
you.
Oh, thank you. I bet they were talking about you because you look
Um,
gorgeous today. But
Both of us.
um, but yeah, my mission is to help course creators get their courses out there faster and with a lot more ease, because the world needs our skills, and it sucks that we hold ourselves back from that. So I've got resources and some coaching and some consulting as well for those course creators that need some extra support.
Awesome. Beautiful. All right. So, Lucia, give me one word, or if there's two or three, that describes you and why.
Okay, so I think one of the words that best describes me and in my entire journey, I'd say, is creative. I started being an artist. I used to illustrate a lot of, pictures and work with clients and everything. So creative has been me for all of these years. And even now, I've stopped drawing as much and now I focus on other areas. I like designing things. So creative is one that I really resonate with. Supportive, like I'm really looking forward to helping those around me 24/7. Sometimes they don't want to be helped and I'm like, it's a bad habit, I gotta fix it. And then I would say ever learning, if that's a word. I love learning. I'm always finding a new passion and learning about it. So yeah, those words really resonate with me.
Sorry. Sorry, I clicked on something. I'm so sorry. Great. Thank you. All right. So, why did you become a business owner?
Oh, great question. So I kind of went to college to study biology, so I didn't set out to be a business owner. I set out to be a biologist of some sort, but along the way, again, I found my true passion was art. So when I finished my biology degree, I said, okay, I'm going to try to make a living from my art. So I started doing that, and then I found out, okay, I actually need to learn how to market myself. So I started learning about marketing and business ownership and all of that. So that's kind of how I got started in this whole being an entrepreneur uh, lifestyle. And I haven't looked back since. I've been an entrepreneur since that moment. So really loved it.
Oh, it's amazing. So, why are you becoming a life coach? Why did you decide to become a life coach as well as a business owner?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say life coach particularly, but I do want to be sort of a mindset coach on top
Yeah.
of being a business coach. I think a lot of the reason why us entrepreneurs and course creators in particular, we don't get our courses out there or we take forever or we create the thing and then never do anything with it, is because of our mindsets, and we hold ourselves back, and all the imposter syndrome, and the fears, and am I good enough? Can I do this? So I wanted to be able to, first of all, elevate my own mindset and the way I look at things, and also do the same for those around me. So that's what really led me to become sort of a life business mindset coach. I think it's a very powerful combination. So yeah, I'm still in the journey. I'm more of a business coach than mindset for now, but I'm
Mhm.
in this journey with you too.
Yes, yes. What is that? What
Yes.
what course or who is your mentor? Or what type of life coaching group did you join to? Well, not life coaching, I'm sorry, because it's coaching that we're in. And it's
Yeah.
a very, very deep coaching that has to do with energy work. So who is that?
Are we talking like the program we're in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm taking Reese Evans's Yes Supply Method coaching, and it's an amazing program to become a mindset and abundance coach. And I joined last December, December 2022, and I'm still going through the process. I'm learning the techniques and everything, but she's mentoring me, and it's amazing so far.
Yeah.
I'm learning so freaking much.
Yeah, I graduated in December, and it's been really good. I'm already certified as a coach in another program, but I added this one for the hypnosis and the EFT and the NLP and all of the going back in time and all that energy work. That is amazing.
I know, right? It's
Wow.
incredibly powerful.
So, what's your specialization? What are you especially good at?
Ooh, so great question. In terms of my business coaching, the best at really helping the course creators, you know, yeah, get their courses out there. So in terms of business, I'm more of a consultant than a coach. I
Mhm.
generally like telling people this is what you need to do and how to do it. So in terms of business, I'm more of a consultant. So that's what I'm good at. People really love coming to me to help them get their. Normally, they come to me with the course, sometimes already done, and they just need to get it into the hands of people. So we have a powerful strategy there on getting the people to come to you, how to position it, the copywriting, the messaging, the increasing traffic sources to sell more, and so on and so forth. So in that regard, I think I'm really, really good at that. And
Awesome.
sort of like related to that, the design part, I'm really good, or at least by my own standards. I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but
Toot
I'm
toot.
good. I'm good at designing things, and I've actually created this product that is a bunch of amazing templates for course creators,
Mm.
and that's something else I'm really, really good at, is just creating something beautiful so that you can reuse it and not waste time reinventing the wheel and creating things from scratch. So if I had to summarize it, it would be, yes, helping you get more people to your course, and also helping you save a ton of time when you're creating your course. So, and systematizing things and saving you time, making things simple. I think that would be it.
And I agree. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Thanks.
So, what I can also imagine you doing is not, you know, how people take courses, like I'm involved in something that has to be a building code, but you would be great for one for cut like somebody that's in a group coaching program. They could come to you even with somebody else being in somebody else's group program and get really customized accountability,
Hmm.
and guidance on perfecting or to actually getting it out there, because you can get
Yes.
lost in a group.
Oh, that's so true. I love group
Mhm,
programs, but at the same time, yeah, you don't get, you know, all that customized feedback and the one-on-one that only one-on-one coaching gives you in
mhm.
consulting. But I think it's really valuable.
Awesome, awesome. So, when you created your first course,
Hmm.
what was more challenging than you expected?
Ooh, um, well, let me tell you, it took me like 2 whole years to create my first course, so it was a huge struggle. I took this program to learn how to create a course, and it helped a lot. But what I didn't expect would be the mindset. It was so hard believing I could do this, believing anybody would even want to buy my course or even go through it. I felt that I didn't have anything worth sharing. And, as I was creating my course, I would hold back on even recording because I will have those voices in my head saying, what's the point? Nobody's going to buy this. You're not bringing anything new to the table. This is whatever. There are many other courses out there much better than yours. So the imposter syndrome was, it was awful. I struggled a lot with it. In fact, I actually recorded 6 out of my 7 modules in my course in a couple of months. It was a huge struggle. And then I was like, I cannot record the last one. I just can't. And I let it sit for like 2 years. And then finally, I picked it back up, finished that, and put it for sale, and then did nothing with it. It was such a struggle. I mean,
Wow.
it's there for sale, but it was such a struggle. I didn't even want to look at the thing. I still have so many bad feelings associated with that course, which is a pity because it was my first course and it should be so dear to my heart. But at the same time, I have these deep rooted beliefs that it's not a good course and I'm not a good teacher. So yeah, that's a lot of things holding me back. And one of the reasons why that happened was because I spent so much time creating the actual assets, like creating the slide decks and the workbooks and the yada, 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 yada. By the time I got to actually recording, the voices in my brain were like, this is crap. What are you doing? Stop it. Don't, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, let's not. So yeah, the imposter syndrome caught up with me because I spent more time on creating the things and I guess in actually teaching and nurturing my mindset. So gotta be careful with that.
And so you've got some special insights for other people that are going through this.
Yes. So one of the reasons why I created this toolkit, I call it my course creation toolkit, is because I want to make sure that people, especially those that are not designers, because if you're a designer and you're going to have time of your life designing all of these things, by all means, go ahead. But if you're not a designer and just thinking of creating all of these assets is going to let those feelings of not being good enough, the imposter syndrome, the negative self-talk start creeping in, and you don't have a system in place as well to tackle that negativity before it takes over, forget about it. So that's why I provide you with all of these assets already made. You just need to literally go straight to teaching. You just fill it with your information, hit record, you get a course. So that helps not be creeped up, that's how you say it, by the imposter syndrome. You just gotta go for it. So it saves you a lot of pain and a lot of negative self-talk that keeps you from creating the course. And in terms of the systems to avoid the imposter syndrome, well, now that I'm going through this other program, the coaching program, I have a lot more tools to use with these people and these course creators, and even create maybe some workbooks. But it would be definitely journaling right now, journaling a lot about, what's coming up. Where are these feelings coming from? Are they really real? Or is this just, your brain keeping you in your comfort zone, your lizard brain and everything? And then, figuring out, or rather finding the reasons why you're actually a good teacher, who is actually always learning from you, who's actually always coming to you for help on this one thing. That is proof that if one person wants to learn from you, even if it's your sister or your cousin or a friend, there's hundreds of thousands like that, and people want to hear from you, and you're not going to be for everybody, right?
Right.
But the people that really want to learn from you are waiting for you, and you gotta serve them. You gotta show up and serve. So
Love that mindset.
yeah.
I love that mindset. So we want to, if someone was to come to you, wanted your help today, what would they find, and where would they find you?
They will find me at dreamingsunday.com. And in my tiny website, it's pretty tiny, they will find my course creation toolkit, which is a very, very affordably affordably priced offer. It's just $27 right now. And it has all of those templates. So I
Wow.
wanted to make this as accessible for everybody. And they would also find some articles that I've written.
Yes.
And my blogs, I'm proud of them. I will tell you this. I'm very proud of my blogs because I've taken an interesting take on marketing, and it's lessons that I've pulled from like movies, songs, and some other things. So I really enjoy that content, like how you can watch a movie and learn about marketing. What? So I really like doing that. So those are very helpful, I say. And let's see. I used to have more consulting and coaching, but right now with my day job, I just can't do
Yeah.
that. As soon as I finish this certification, I will open some single sessions, but mostly it's the toolkit and my blog post. Oh, I also have a freebie. It's a create and launch your course cheat sheet. Cheat
Cool.
sheet. So it has a lot of timelines. I do this, do this, do this, do this, and a bunch of recommended tools. So I think those are very helpful for course creators.
Oh, I think so too. And you said something that I really like. You said my daytime job, because
Hmm.
my purpose right now, I know, we're going to expand and grow as individuals, but I especially feel in my spirit a call to help side hustling solopreneurs, because there's so much that we get. Whenever you're an entrepreneur, you have this fire, nothing can quench
Yeah.
it. You can't go work for anybody. It doesn't matter how much they pay you and how good they treat you, because you just are like a free spirit. And then what you talked about with your business, and with you geniusly pushing through perfection to get it made. You at least got it done, but you went through, like, what I see the funnels, like getting started, or not able to, getting distracted, not able to finish it, or finish it and don't share it. But kudos to you. You got to all three, and I bet you that course is good, and I bet you it will be perfect for somebody that struggles with imposter syndrome, you know? But you still work. And how do you do it? How do you work and actually go after your dream of a solopreneur, business owner?
Actually, it's really funny because I used to have this job. I used to, when I was, learning about marketing, and I took this course for course creators. I started working for the actual teacher, the actual entrepreneur that created that course
Okay.
for course creators. And I was her community director for a couple of years. And then I stopped working for her and I went freelance, right?
Hmm.
And during that time, I was working, like offering coaching and consulting for people. I worked with a lot of people that came from this same community that I was a part of. Not this teacher kind of united us. And the person I currently work for was actually somebody in that community. And I helped her with her business for many years. And when she heard that I was a free agent, she came and like she wanted to work with me rather. She wanted to work with me. And after like a lot of back and forth, because I was like, should I stop being a freelancer? I don't know if I want to, but I decided to go for it. And I work for her full time, but she has a course-based business. So it's kind
Okay.
of like I have one client really. And
Yeah.
I get to do the same things that I would be doing as a freelancer. I get to help her with design, with course and marketing her courses. She has
Wow.
3 courses and a mentorship program.
Okay.
So basically, it's like I'm a freelancer with just one client. So it's not like I'm doing something completely different. It feels very related. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
could be having many clients in the same field, but instead I just have one and she takes all of my time. I will tell you that. So, in a sense, I feel like I'm in the same field. So, it's everything about course creation, growing traffic, marketing, and all of that. And it's great. I get to use all of my skills. But I still want to build my own thing on the side because, like working for somebody else still has that risk level where what happens if they need to let me go? What happens if
Yes.
something happens and I lose my job, or I no longer feel aligned working for this company, what happens? So I want to build my business on the side. So that's what I'm doing. Um, so I'm sorry for the rambling.
No,
You asked,
that's great.
so you asked how like I do this and how I keep building my dream, and
Mhm.
it's taking a lot of effort, right? Because the full-time job is full-time, so I still need to save some bandwidth at the end of the day. But I'm focusing a little bit on like organic traffic with like the articles that I'm writing, thanks to
Yeah.
you. And I also want to try like Facebook ads, but I'm still chickening out. I'm scared of running those. But I think they will be very helpful for me. So
Mhm.
at the end of the day, I'm like, no, I want this. I know this toolkit can help people. I've seen it sell and sell well, and I know it can help a ton of people. And I remind myself that it's doing myself and all of those a disservice if I just don't get it out there and I just continue just doing my day job and not
Yeah.
doing anything else, because I think this could really transform somebody's
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
And I just have to. And sometimes I am like, let me just watch Netflix or something. But then on the weekends, which I have more time, that's when I can like that. Yes,
Yeah.
let's work on this. Let's do
Yeah.
this. So yeah, it's today. I gotta
Yeah.
work today.
I get it. I so get it. I so get it. And about the Facebook ads, I want to let you in on a little secret. I am
Ooh.
in a really, really good, I bought courses. Okay. So I have a one that I'm not really focusing on right now because of work full time and building my own personal brand. So I got
Mhm.
to make my own content. I have to do, I'm joining TikTok. So and so I'm going to focus on YouTube, Pinterest, and TikTok and LinkedIn because those are the avenues that are really where people are going to right now. But I love my Facebook group, so that's also number one. Everything I learn, I'm going to share here. So I ran Facebook ads myself. I work on the back end of products. So I set up databases or I used to build credit card systems. So
Wow.
I can walk people through how to run their own ads. So I'm going to be doing some trainings on how to run your own ads, as a bonus for being part of this group. So you'll be able to at least know how to set up your ads, test them, get them out there, know if they're profitable, whatever, whatever. So that's coming.
Ooh, sign me up for that.
That's coming as a benefit of being in this group.
Yeah.
All right. So you mentioned your blog, and so we work together, and we work together on. Well, actually, what was it like before you started coaching with me, or any coaching sessions with me?
So before I started coaching with you, my blog, my website, was pretty much gathering dust, especially ever since last summer when I took my day job. Um, and like desert island in there. I would barely go in to update my WordPress and not do anything else with that. I just set up the website, put the freebie, the toolkit, that's it. I called it a day. I didn't do anything. I did want to. I did want to write my blogs, and I still have like dreams of being like a consistent writer and blog every week or whatever. But it was not like that. If I thought about writing a blog post, it would never become a reality. It was just like, no, no. So I was struggling a lot with creating content, and especially creating content consistently. Because last spring, maybe, I created this 4,000 word blog post, which I'm very, very proud of. And then nothing. Like, you have nothing in there for like a whole year. So I was like, that's not how you build a business, right? Um, and I came to you because you were offering, these results, like you could help me overcome perfectionism and everything, which is what I was struggling with the most. Because whenever I would sit to write, I was like, again, I'm not writing or creating anything that's not already been said a million times before. And I would either start it and then never finish it. I had a blog post lying around for years, and it was like, why is it not in my actual blog? Why is it just lying in Google Docs? So yeah, creating them and then nothing happened, never got to the blog, or writing and then saying no, like it's not good enough. I need to make it perfect. It's not. There's some typos. I need to have all of these Pinterest ready images with descriptions, and never ever
Yeah.
ever getting anywhere with
Been
it.
there.
Right? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like freaking Pinterest.
Definitely been there. Been there. All right. So how were these like impacting your life and your business?
Well, it was impacting my business because it was not growing. It was receiving barely any traffic, my blog. Because right now I technically have Pinterest and my blog for organic traffic. And I wasn't posting on Pinterest and I wasn't posting on my blog. So my website was just, I will sometimes post about it in like Facebook groups when they have those share your offer or
Yeah.
share your blog. And I was like popping it in there, and that's it.
Hmm.
So my
Hmm.
business was not growing and I was not making an impact. It was just at a standstill. So, and
Wow.
my life was affected because I knew I had this great thing and it's not getting out there, and
Yeah.
I'm not bringing in any extra cash in case I get laid off or whatever. So it's that
Yeah.
insecurity as well.
And plus feeling bad. Just feeling
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Having these
Okay.
ideas and never doing anything with
Yeah.
them. It's
It's
the
like
worst.
it's nothing worse. All right. So what were you able to achieve during the time we were coaching and then after, like now, after we've finished?
Well, so while we were coaching, it's just so funny. You got me to every time I see the moon to feel like I'm really, really good and I'm worthy and I'm incredible. So that's good for me because there's a month, there's a moon every month. So yeah, yay me. Yeah, yesterday I was looking at the moon and I was like, I'm feeling so good. Damn. Uh,
And that was a technique, right? That was
yes,
was it yeah, hypnosis or
I think it was the
the single
trees.
change belief or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
single change
Hmm.
belief. Yes. Oh, I love seeing the moon
Me
even more now.
too. I love that one. It's amazing. Okay, go ahead.
So powerful, really. I'm like, wow. um so while we were working, because in the beginning we were focusing more on perfectionism in general, but then we
Where it
started
came
like,
from. Yeah.
yeah, niching now more into the content creation, which was the biggest problem I was having. And so after the first session, I was already like feeling excited about creating content. And I cannot remember right now if it was after the first session or the second session, but I went in and wrote a blog post and it's live on my actual blog. It's live. So
Yeah.
yeah, yay me after years. And this the final, well, I don't know if it was final, but after the following session, I went in again and wrote another blog post and I published it. I was feeling like so excited. And now, yesterday, I was creating these. I don't know if you use Notion. I highly recommend Notion.
I use Notion and ClickUp.
I hate ClickUp. I just hate the thing. I try to use it for myself and for my business, and it's just
Mhm.
way too many bells and whistles. I get lost. Um, but Notion for my personal things, I really love it. And I was building this content creation workflow in there where I will list all my ideas and then like start writing in there. And I'm really, really proud of, the system, because I
Oh.
was feeling like, okay, I've written blog posts, I have ideas, but I
Mhm.
still don't feel like I have the system to actually, put this content out. It felt like
Mhm.
just posting one blog post at a time versus actually having a workflow. So I
Yes.
created that,
Yeah.
and I'm feeling so aligned about
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
I have those two
Yeah.
blog posts. Highly recommend
Yeah.
reading them. And I have so many ideas. Like I have this whole
Mhm.
document in Notion full of ideas for
Yeah.
things to create. And I'm like, I need to write them. So I'm feeling super excited
I am
about
so
actually
proud of
creating
you.
content.
And so, well, I know the first session was one like what I would do in my sessions. is really getting to the root of the cause. And I
Mm,
know that we were having, like, we tried to do the time technique and we couldn't
yeah.
because so we had to go over and do another technique that you were ready for. And so first was just identifying what the cause was and realizing that you are worthy, that the beliefs within the subconscious mind were not the truth, but you were able to tell yourself that. And then the other two we worked on identifying, creating the identity of the successful entrepreneur, and then the last one was creating your content schedule, like
Yes.
what feels good for you to work and what day and what's that going to look like. And I enjoyed so much working with you, I have to tell you. I love
Oh.
coaching in general, but I really do appreciate you giving me your time to be able to help. And I want you to put the blog post that you did right in the comments section when we're finished, so we can link right to them. Definitely your offer. Um, I'm going to, of course, be putting it there, but the different things that you have, because you know what you just wrote. Let's see. Oh, okay. I have a couple of more questions. So, what made you the happiest about working with me?
I mean, aside from the
Oh, and,
results,
and someone said, yes, please. They want your info.
oh, thank you for the support. That makes me really happy. Okay, so working with you was a treat. I mean, come on. But aside from the results, which were obviously amazing because I've never felt excited to write a blog post in my entire life, I think even in the years that I've been an entrepreneur, writing content has always been like my weakest spot. Something I've always desired, but at the same time, never really got to
Mhm.
enjoy. And you made me enjoy it. I was writing the last blog post that I wrote. I was like, man, I was in flow state. I was enjoying it.
Mhm.
I was feeling like, yes, this is incredible. Oh my god! And that feels like again tooting my own horn. But I enjoyed it, and I was like so proud of what I created. And I
Mhm.
don't think this has really happened a lot to me in the past. I have a couple of blog posts, and even when with my own art, I've always enjoyed my own art, but there's specific pieces I'm really proud of. And it
Mhm.
was like the same feeling in content form, like, yes,
Wow.
I'm very, very proud of this. I'm really
Yeah.
happy. I want to share it. I want to tell the world about this thing. Please read it. Even though then I feel like, oh my God, I'm like shoving these down people's throats and I shouldn't, but still. So that was incredible. But also, there's something about your energy. I really felt so aligned and so safe in your space and in your energy. And I really felt like you were there to help me. And, sometimes really like going above and beyond. Like sometimes we would get stuck and I would feel like, oh, maybe I'm wasting her time. I don't know. And you were like so, I don't know if accepting is a word, but like you were so let me see if I can put it into words. I just get the feeling. um, it was so incredible seeing you. No, 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 let's figure this out. Let's do this. And having so much faith in me and that we could figure this out, even though I kept adding a lot of roadblocks, like when we couldn't do the, what was it?
The
Like
the
the
NEE, the
encoding?
neuroenergetic encoding time techniques. Yeah.
Yeah, we got stuck in there. And you were like, nope, you worked around that and you figured it out and you helped me so much. So that passion, that kind of love, it really got to me and I really, really appreciated that. And I
Oh,
don't get that with everybody. I've worked with a few other people. Um, and it was so unique and it was so special. So
oh,
that's
thank you. I love it. I have to watch myself because I can do this for free all day, every day. I mean, it's like, and I'm not saying that I am free. It's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying, does it matter? Like when I get to the pinnacle of where I want to be, I still could do it for free. It's
right.
just my calling. And you were good. I love working with you because you were willing to see things differently, and you were willing to look at your shit, you know, and you didn't mind somebody calling you out on it or saying, no, no, no. Yes, you can, you know. And then you have natural abilities. It is who you are. You're just
Mm.
connecting with your true self. That's all you're doing.
Mm.
So we need you in this world.
We
Okay.
need you, that's for sure.
Both of us. All right. So what would you tell someone who's considering my coaching services?
Do it right now, right freaking now. Don't even think twice. Just do it because seriously, the time we spent together, I looked forward to our sessions, and you helped me so much. Even when again I was adding roadblocks and thinking, wow, I don't know, I didn't even know why. I couldn't do this, but you still worked around those issues, and it was so beautiful. And I never
Thank
felt
you.
like judged or like I was not cooperative or a good client. I always felt like you were looking out for me and doing the best. And if this doesn't work, then it's not the right technique and we can just maneuver and find the right solution. So I felt incredibly supported throughout. So if somebody's thinking about working with you, don't even think twice. Just go for it. And you take such good care of, well, I was going to say us, but technically I can only speak for myself. But you took really good care of me. I felt really supported, really encouraged. You even checked in on me in between to make sure that I was feeling great and I was still like feeling the momentum. So I really
Mhm.
appreciated that. um, so yeah, don't hold back, go for it, highly recommend.
All right. Well, I do appreciate those kind words. So, what is something that you would have liked me to ask you? If there was anything I missed that you want us to know that you got going on, or that you want us to know about you?
I don't know. I feel like you asked really, really great questions. Um, Let me see if I can think of anything, but it was a really, really great interview. No, I can't come up with anything, but honestly, working with you, I never expected this. Like when we started working together, and I was so pleasantly surprised. Mm, so I was going to say something, and my train of thought just went poof. Um, but no, I'm really,
Okay.
really happy that our paths crossed.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
know that anybody that needs your help should just go for it. You gave me something so incredible to feel excited about creating content.
Yes.
I'm
Now,
so pumped.
I have someone to recommend for courses.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you get ready. You get your little funnel ready to receive more people. All right. Well, Lucia, I do appreciate you sharing your time with us today, all the way from Spain. Love having you in our Facebook group. And I just wanted to say to everyone that in the mornings I switched up things. I'm now, because we get up in the morning, we need to set our day.
Mm.
So I started doing the breathing exercises and affirmations, really an embodiment, like how Reese has, where you embody yourself being that person every single morning. And it's been beneficial to me. So I hope you guys catch that on the replay. I do have some ideas. But if you have any questions about anything you want to see me to talk about or do in the group, please let me know, because I'm definitely hands-on in here.
Mm.
All right. So thank you all for watching. You did fantastic, Lucia.
Thank
And I
you.
will talk to you soon.
Thanks, everybody. And thank you, Lana.
You're welcome.